Hello, 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 everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. We're going to be reading about the third chakra, which is the Solar Plexus Chakra in Chakra Healing by Margarita Alcantara. If you caught the root chakra video or the sacral plexus chakra video, you may already know this, but just in case you haven't, I am breaking up each chakra and the healing techniques and meditations you can use for clearing and aligning your chakra into their own individual videos, simply because a lot of the information is the same. The only thing that's going to change is the visualization, the crystals you may use, the oils you might use, where you place the crystals and oils, what you may say, and what you may visualize. But the actual technique, as far as breathing and all of those things go, is the same. And the yoga postures are different as well. So I'm going to just break them up this way. If you're interested in one particular chakra, you can go directly to that one. So as a reminder, the solar plexus chakra is also called Manipura. If you're looking this up and it keeps referring to Manipura, that is the solar plexus chakra. And it is located, let me just double check because I get this one confused with the sacral plexus, 2 inches above the navel. And the solar plexus is all about standing in your power, getting in touch with your inner warrior fire and self-esteem. So the following meditations, crystal techniques, essential oil applications, and yoga postures will help you connect with what you may be holding in this chakra, and most importantly, initiate connection with this energy vortex within you, so you may open into the wisdom it holds. And I have a hair there that's bothering me. Don't you just hate it when you have a bad hair day? If that applies to you, that was my day today. All right. Meditations. Here's an easy, tried and true meditation and visualization to connect with your solar plexus chakra. While sitting or lying comfortably, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Each time you breathe in, imagine the breath energizing the area above your navel. Each time you exhale, release anything you may be holding in that area. Any fears, pain, or even expectations of how you're supposed to feel while doing this meditation. Personally, I find that holding my hands over my heart as I meditate on each chakra helps me more quickly connect to the chakra I'm concentrating on. You may want to place one hand over your heart chakra and the other hand over your solar plexus chakra. I think the reason the author is saying this is because the lower chakras are considered the non-spiritual chakras, the more grounded and earth-based chakras. From the heart up are the more spiritual chakras, but the heart also connects all of them. So when focusing on this, it makes it easier to focus on every other chakra. All right. Wake up the connection with this chakra by gently tapping 2 inches above the navel, or by gently massaging the area in a small circular motion with your first 2 fingers. With each following breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, continue directing your breath to your solar plexus chakra. Imagine a yellow sphere of light in that area, pulsing and growing larger. Those who identify most with male energy should whirl the sphere clockwise, and those who identify most with female energy should whirl the sphere counterclockwise. So in your visualization of this ball of light and energy, you'll visualize it however you most identify it with. As you drop deeper and deeper into a calmer state, ask your solar plexus chakra what it needs right now. Allow yourself a few more breaths to see if you receive any feedback. It could be in the form of a word, sound, song, image, color, feeling, or intuition. Then act on the feedback you get. If you don't have any yet, not to worry. It will come as you continue practicing. If you don't receive any of the intuitive hints listed previously, but instead feel an awareness in that area, similar to a pulsing or a gentle ache that feels like it's expanding and strengthening, you are connecting with your solar plexus chakra. At the end of your meditation, take 3 slow, deep breaths, directing the energy of your inhale into the soles of your feet to ground yourself. Gently open your eyes. Caution when doing this meditation visualization. Because this practice takes some time to cultivate, be patient with yourself. If you find yourself beginning to feel a stomach ache, you are pushing yourself too hard. It's time to take a break and come back when you're more rejuvenated. Also, as you perform your meditation, understand that even seasoned meditation practitioners get what's aptly termed monkey mind, where other thoughts begin to enter your mind and may momentarily distract you. Just take this as a chance to observe the thought without judgment, let it pass through, and gently bring yourself back to center. Crystals. Yellow citrine, amber, yellow topaz, yellow tiger's eye, yellow agate, and rutilated quartz are the crystals that resonate with the solar plexus chakra. To use crystals to connect with your solar plexus chakra, make sure that they are first cleansed from the energies of others who may have handled them before you, and that your intention for how they will be used is set. You can clean your crystals by smudging with white sage. Simply light the tip of a white sage bundle until it begins to smoke. Blow out the flame and hold your crystal in the rising smoke for a few seconds, setting the intention that you'll be using the crystal to help you connect with your solar plexus chakra. This is my favorite method because after you cleanse your crystal, you can also cleanse your body by directing the smoke towards your chakras and the rest of your body with your free hand. The other technique for cleansing is to lay them out overnight so that they soak up the moon's light or the moonbeams. You can also run water over them or soak them in salt water. When cleaning with water, use caution though, because any stones that rate low on what's called the Mohs hardness scale may get damaged or dissolve as a result. So stones that are more porous like gypsum, selenite, those are the two that I can think of right off the bat, but they're considered soft. And when you touch them, you could almost understand why if you've ever felt those two particular ones, but I'm pretty sure there are others. So there is a scale online that you can certainly go to if you're interested in water cleansing and, running it under versus letting it sit. I think even with porous ones, that is okay, but I would avoid that if you're not sure. Now that you've cleansed and charged your crystals, you can work with them in a few ways. Get into a comfortable seated or lying down position. Hold your crystal in your left hand, which is the receiving hand, so you can receive the healing energy from the crystal. Notice what you pick up from the crystal. Does it feel like a throbbing in your hand, like static prickles, or just a simple awareness of its energy? If you don't feel any of these things, that's okay. Sometimes it takes a while to create an awareness with the stone's energy. Ask the crystal to help you connect with the wisdom of your solar plexus chakra. Allow your mind and heart to open to receive any feedback in the way of images, colors, sounds, words, memories, emotions, or other impressions that may flow through. Keep in mind that working with crystals can take some getting used to. So if your solar plexus chakra doesn't open into an epiphany right on the spot, which is unlikely on a first try, but anything is possible, understand that you are still one step closer to being more connected with it. Be compassionate with yourself and know that it is on its way. While lying down, this is the other option here for working with crystals. So while lying down, place your selected crystal for your solar plexus chakra 2 inches above your navel. Take 3 slow and deep breaths. Allow yourself to drink in the energy of the crystal. As with the preceding holding technique, you may feel the energy at the chakra area like a gentle heartbeat. You may feel a slight static energy, or you may have an awareness that the crystal's energy is interacting with your energy. If you don't feel any of these things, that's okay. You may want to say the affirmation listed in the last paragraph of the essential oils section to more intentionally connect with your solar plexus chakra. And here we move on to the essential oils. Lemon, lavender, Roman chamomile, rosewood, and rosemary are the essential oils that correspond with your solar plexus chakra. To use a single oil or a blend of oils to help you connect with this chakra, add 5 or 6 drops maximum per oil to a dime-sized portion of carrier oil, which is like a jojoba oil. I'm sure there are other carrier oils that you can look that up and see what would work well with essential oils. Apply with a cotton ball to the solar plexus chakra 2 inches above your navel to anoint yourself. Alternately, you can put the mixture in your hands and rub your hands together. Through the friction, you will release the scent and energy of the oils. Open your palms to release the fragrance and deeply inhale the scent. You may also want to lay your palms over your solar plexus chakra. Whether you choose to anoint your solar plexus chakra or activate the properties of the oils by rubbing them between your palms, take the time to intentionally create a connection with your solar plexus chakra. Say something like, I now intend to create a connection with my solar plexus chakra. May I understand my self-worth and personal power. I release all fear that keeps me from being in touch with my soul's life purpose. I ask to be supported in all ways so that I may be in touch with my inner warrior, feel whole and centered in who I am, and trust myself to stand confidently. And so it is. Yoga. The solar plexus chakra is the center of personal power and confidence. So any pose that moves with a lot of energy makes you feel very strong, fans the flame of your inner fire, or asks that your middle spine be flexible would be good here. Try cat pose, cow pose, or also known as cat-cow, or you can do them separately, sun salutation, boat pose, or half boat pose. Leg lifts are also very effective, or you can try breathing exercises like breath of fire or bellows fire. A note about breath of fire and bellows breath. These breathing exercises can fire up the metabolism and generate a lot of energy, so you should avoid doing these too close to bedtime. Breath of fire is performed through the nose with the mouth closed. The focus is on exhaling. The breath is forced out quickly by drawing the abdomen in and up sharply. This causes the air to be expelled rapidly from the lungs, and inhaling happens automatically before the next forced exhale. The bellows breath focuses equally on inhaling and exhaling through the nose while the mouth is closed. Here, the origination of action comes from the navel pumping in for the exhale and out for the inhale. This practice is not performed as rapidly as breath of fire, but instead is performed in a rhythmic and full manner. And it is true, breath of fire is a part of Kundalini practice and Kundalini yoga, and it will get your heart rate up. It is probably the most energizing thing I've ever done. I know that they don't really refer to Kundalini yoga as something a person would do to tone up or to lose weight and to get fit, but it is a metabolism burner. You will sweat, your heartbeat will be up, and it does challenge you. That's why in Kundalini yoga, it is called the ego eradicator. And basically, it's like you're panting, but you're doing it through your nose. So instead of sticking out your tongue and panting like a dog, you close your mouth, and I'll show you. It's like this. Really fast, and usually when you're doing it in Kundalini yoga, you do it anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes. I know some practitioners that can do it for five or more minutes, which is a lot. Some of these practices seem outwardly easy, but when you sit down to do them, they are challenging, but in the very best of ways. And there is nothing like a breath of fire that really, really gets everything moving. If you have not checked out Kundalini yoga, but you would like to see and learn more about it, Kundalini yoga will definitely clear and balance your chakras. You can balance and clear all of them in one sitting. And it's amazing. I follow a really amazing instructor on YouTube. Her name is Yogi Gems, and she is absolutely amazing. And doing Kundalini yoga has absolutely changed every aspect of me for the better. I love it so much. So if that's something that you're interested in checking out, I would check her out. She does things a lot of instructors don't do. She tells you not only what part of the body this is really sort of focusing on and what you're really working on, whether it's your thyroid, whether it's your lymph nodes, your glands, your digestive organs, your spine, whatever it may be. She also tells you what chakra it's working on, what it's doing for you inside, how it's cleansing you inside. And she also teaches something what's called mulband, which is Sanskrit, and it basically means root lock. And at the end of each one of these exercises that you do, you basically tense up your anus and your sex organs and your navel, and you hold that breath until she tells you to release it. And holding that root lock after doing these exercises, I haven't found a Kundalini instructor on YouTube especially that teaches it so effectively, every aspect of it. She has so many videos to choose from. You do not have to be a yogi to begin doing Kundalini. She gives you variations if you're not comfortable with doing Breath of Fire, if you're just not feeling Breath of Fire that day for your practice, or any exercise that she's going to give you that requires a faster breath. Or if you have any kind of condition, she will give you a variation. And that's what I really like about her, is that it is totally accessible to anyone who's interested in doing it. But there is a caution with Kundalini. It activates both parts of the brain. And so therefore, if you haven't done a lot of work on your spiritual self, shadow work, self-awareness and mindfulness, because Kundalini activates both parts of the brain and wakes up parts of the brain that is normally dormant in the majority of people, it can actually work against you, in that it can cause more issues with anger, issues with having a larger ego or more pride in ways that are not going to work in your favor. So be mindful of that if you're interested in working with Kundalini yoga before you start doing it. Be very, very mindful. All right. Now, I didn't even get a chance. Did I read the rest of it? Yes. Okay. Now her other tips. Wear yellow clothing. Chant the sound Ra or RA, which opens up the solar plexus chakra. Take martial arts, which helps strengthen personal power. Create healthy energy boundaries with those in your life to strengthen your inner power. A simple way to create an energy boundary is by surrounding yourself in an egg of white light, especially if you're about to enter a stressful situation, such as a talk with a toxic coworker, or if you experience social anxiety before entering a large room full of people. Try things outside your comfort zone. Doing so helps you build confidence in your own resilience. Okay, so we will stop right there with the solar plexus chakra. And in the next video, we're going to be reading about the heart chakra, or anahata. That's one of my favorites. So I will be back again very soon to make a video specifically for the heart chakra, and I will see you again very soon. Until next time, as always, please take care of yourself. Please take care of those around you. I will see you again soon for the next chakra in this segment of the book. Okay, bye-bye.